Ministry in a Minute is a devotional presentation of the Crossroads School of Ministry. Whatever platform you're on, like, share, subscribe, help us get the word out about the Crossroads School of Ministry. And if you are a ministry leader or church leader or someone called to vocational ministry and you need training, Crossroads School of Ministry can help. Check us out online at crossroadsom.org, the Crossroads School of Ministry. Hey everybody, Dr. Greco here, Crossroads School of Ministry, Ministry in a Minute. Listen, tonight we're going to move through Deuteronomy 6 from verses 1 to verse 12. And it is this after Moses gave the Ten Commandments for the second time to the Israelites. He gives them this section in chapter 6 that I think is this transition into the rest of the book and the rest of his sermons, and kind of a reminder that all of God's law is there for them. But this section in verses 4 through 9 is so important because Jesus says something in this verse that Moses says something that Jesus repeats in the New Testament. Okay, and it's called the Shema. It's a prayer that the Jews still pray to this day, but it's Hear, O Israel, the Lord your God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength. And Jesus re-said that in the New Testament when they said to him, what's the most important commandment? He restated that prayer. And the parts of that prayer I think are very important. Jesus says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Now, tonight I'm going to go into much more detail, but those three things are very important. Heart, the Hebrew word for heart, leb, the reason in the New Testament there's four things listed is because leb has a dual meaning. Leb means your mind and your feelings. And what he's saying is we should have a worldview that is of Christ. We should think about things through a Christian perspective, and it should make us feel good. Or when we see things that aren't the way God planned them to be, it should make us feel bad. But we should be tied to God by choice and by emotion. And then he says your soul. And the concept there in Hebrew and in Greek is that this is really what makes you. And the question I ask people is, what defines you? Sometimes when I see men talking, they'll always ask each other, what do you do for a living? Because our jobs often define us. Sometimes you talk to people and all they talk about is their family because their role as a parent or as a spouse defines them. Folks, those are good things. Jobs are good. Families are good. Our relationship with Jesus should define us. That's our soul. And then finally he says, with all your strength. Are you using what you have, your money and your time and your talent and your treasures, are you using them to serve the kingdom? You know, I talked last week about the fruit of the Spirit being kindness, and that word means profitable. Is your life a profit to other people? Are you profiting other people? Okay, we should be helping those around us as an outflow of our Christianity. So our love for God is in our heart, in our mind, in our feelings. It defines us, and it gets lived out. That's what Jesus said was the most important commandment. Hope that blessed you. Hey, if you need some training for either being a volunteer or a leader or maybe for full-time ministry, check out Crossroads School of Ministry. Go to our website, crossroadsom.org. It answers all kinds of questions, and maybe we can help you. And I'm just glad we get to serve together. Tonight, 6 o'clock is our lengthy teaching through Deuteronomy, and I will see you tomorrow.